Welcome back, Wheel Watchers. You are not going to believe the roller coaster of an episode we had on November 25th, 2022. If you missed it, don't worry, because I've got the full recap for you right here, and trust me, it was one for the books. Let's dive right in. We met our 3 contestants. We had Tom, retired firefighter with a love for crossword puzzles, which you'd think would give him a huge edge. Then there was Sarah, a high school teacher with an infectious laugh, and finally David, a software engineer who looked calm, cool, and collected. The first toss-up puzzle was things, and the letters popped up one by one. It was Winter Wonderland. Sarah buzzed in with lightning speed and nabbed the first $1,000. It's a great start, and her energy was just fantastic. Now for the first main round, the category was food and drink. Tom got control of the wheel and started off strong. He landed on a couple of decent money wedges, called some smart consonants like T and N. The puzzle started to take shape. _TTER__L_P_ES. He seemed confident, but then, disaster. He hit bankrupt right next to the big $1,000 wedge. You could feel the collective groan from the studio audience. All his money gone in an instant. That gave Sarah her opening. She spun, landed on 500, and called an R. Then another spin, and she picked up the wild card. Smart move. She called an L, and then a B. It was looking like buttermilk pancakes. She decided to solve, and just like that, she was on the board with a nice chunk of change and the wild card in her pocket. David hadn't even had a chance to spin yet. Round 2 brought us the mystery round, and the category was same letter. This is always a fun one. David finally got his turn, and he started conservatively. He landed on a few smaller amounts called a G and S. In AP, the board looked like this: G__NT, G_R_LL_S, G_BBL_NG, GR_PES. It was a mouthful. He had a choice to make with 2 mystery wedges on the wheel. He spun and landed on one of them. Would he risk his current winnings for a potential $10,000 or play it safe? He went for it. Pat Sajak asked him the big question, and David decided to flip it. The crowd was on the edge of their seats. He lifted the wedge, and ... bankrupt. Oh, the humanity. Our first 2 male contestants both wiped out by the dreaded bankrupt. You just hate to see it. This left the door wide open for Sarah again. She spun, landed on 700, called an L, and then used her wild card to call another consonant, A, B. It was all coming together. Giant gorillas gobbling grapes. She solved it, adding even more to her already impressive lead. At this point, she was running away with the game. Tom and David were looking pretty defeated. But you know how Wheel of Fortune is. Things can change in the blink of an eye. The next puzzle was the prize puzzle, and the category was, What are you doing? This is where things got really interesting. Tom needed to make a comeback. He started spinning and hit the express wedge. He called a G, and Vanna revealed a bunch of them. He decided to hop on the express train. A risky move, but he had nothing to lose. He started calling letters NIVTR. The puzzle was traveling the world. He got it. Not only did he bank a significant amount of cash, but he also won the prize trip, which was a spectacular tour of Italy. Just like that, Tom was right back in the game, and his total shot up, putting him in the lead for the first time. The look on his face was pure joy. Now, going into the final rounds before the bonus, the pressure was on. Sarah, who had dominated early, was now in second place. David was still trying to get on the board with some real money. The next toss-up was place, and David finally got one, public library. It wasn't a huge amount, but it was something to stop the bleeding. The last main round's category was phrase. It was a real nail-biter. Sarah and Tom went back and forth, both calling smart letters. The puzzle was almost complete. Ampere per st underscore nther underscore ghtd underscore re underscore t underscore underscore underscore. David buzzed in to solve it. A step in the right direction. And with that, he added a few thousand to his total. It wasn't enough to win, but he finished on a positive note. When the dust settled, it was Tom, our comeback king, who was heading to the bonus round. His grand total from the main game was fantastic. Thanks to that express wedge and the trip to Italy, he looked thrilled. For the bonus round, Tom chose the category thing. He gave Pat his customary extra vowels and consonant. G, H, P, and O. The final puzzle board was revealed. Underscore per H, underscore P, underscore N, underscore H. He had 10 seconds. The clock started ticking. He looked at it, stared, and you could see the wheels turning in his head. A heavy punch? A happy punch? He was searching. 5 seconds left? A huge punch. No, that wasn't it. The buzzer sounded. Time was up. Pat revealed the answer. A hasty punch. Oh, so close. And what was in the envelope? It was the big one. $45,000. It's a tough loss for Tom, but honestly, he was still all smiles. He had an incredible game, won a trip to Italy, and a great pile of cash. You really couldn't be mad at that. What an episode. It had everything. Huge wins, devastating bankrupts, a thrilling comeback, and a tense bonus round. It just goes to show that you are never truly out of it on Wheel of Fortune until the very end. Huge congratulations to Tom, and also to Sarah and David for playing a great game. What did you guys think of this episode? Do you think Tom was going to solve that final puzzle? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I love reading what y'all have to say. Thanks for watching this recap, and if you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and subscribe for more Wheel of Fortune content. We'll see you in the next video.